Welcome to the Web Puzzler channel. Thanks for coming. So today we have a topic of anthropomorphic pareidolia and the Blotch Squatch. Pareidolia, Merriam-Webster's. The tendency to perceive a specific, often meaningful image in a random or ambiguous visual pattern. And they say, think of the Rorschach ink blot test. From Wikipedia, it says pareidolia can cause people to interpret random images, patterns of light and shadow, as faces. I will define anthropomorphic pareidolia is to humanize visually perceived images based on physical characteristics, extrapolating both human facial and physiological components that may not exist. The reason for this pareidolia for humans is our psyches have evolved the ability to recognize other people up close and at a distance for purposes of identifying familiarity or to ascertain intent. So I was playing poker, and I thought I had a pair of queens, but it was a pareidolia. So again, pareidolia is seeing faces where they're not there, or bodies, people that aren't really there. Let's take a look at what I caught at the cabin and see if it's pareidolia or not. So this is the drive back from the cabin. I walked up there in the wintertime, went up to look at the marbles, get some food up there, check out what had happened. I'm giving it right now about a 56% chance that this is a Blotch Squatch up on the hill. And you can see how easily from this video you can let pareidolia fool you. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to magnify the view and slow down the video. So here, let's slow down the video. Go through it maybe twice or three times here. All right, this is kind of cool how it's set up. There was a little bit of a dirt clod in the road, and you can see the tire tracks past the dirt clod. Probably not a Squatch. Okay, I turned this corner. And again, I'm reviewing this video about 2 weeks ago. Turn the corner, and I'm just looking at it going, hey, it looks like there's something up on the hill. You probably can see it. Let's bring the little mouse over, and there's a magnified view of about 140 pixels worth of Squatch. Okay, I have a splotchy windshield. You'll notice little splotches on the windshield. But there's pretty good views, but occasionally I get the splotches, and they smear the blotches of the Squatches. Okay, Dr. Seuss, I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, this first time, let's just take a look at it with the magnifier. The reason I'm giving it 56% chance is that there's activity up by the cabin. That's about a half a mile away. Tree structures. I gave them some gifts, and one instance, they took 3 out of the 5 marbles. The marbles were located inside of a stump. Only fingers could have gotten it out. So there's the Squatch pixels. It's a black item. It's something 6 pixels on the foot. Okay, let's do it again. Step. Right there. Okay, do it again. And now there's a branch. You can see the branch is actually that white part right there is part of the branch. Branch is sticking out right there from the left-hand side. Going through some shadow and light. There we are right there. Okay, now, so it looks like the arm sticks out, but that's probably, you see the branch is here. And the head, I think, of this thing is up here. Okay, one more step. Another step. So it looks like here the head is up there. Let's see if we can do this. Up there, but actually the head is right there. When I first saw this, the Pareidolia made me think that it was walking off to its right or left. But it's this is the end of a log that's sticking up right through here. And again, there's a branch right there. You can see the branch. Okay, one more time. Okay, what is that, an arm? Now this possibly could be something here. Looks like an arm. I don't know why he would put his arm on his knee at this stage of the game, but appears to be an arm. Okay, there's of course the foot. And you can obviously see the head right there. All right. There it is. That's not a bad shot. Let's take a close-up view of that one. Right there. You kind of look, I mean, if you imagine with using the Pareidolia, you can see a face. I stand by that statement. All right, I need to do it down here real quick. Okay, it looked like you got up right there. I don't know. It's just a mass of black pixels on the side of a hill. It's definitely not a shadow of anything. Okay, let's try a little step. So here we're going through some splotches, the lights and the shadows. We got a couple of good views coming up. And I slow down going around this corner. There it is right there. Now it's pretty black. Make of it what you will. It's something on the hill. The Blotch Squatch with the splotchy windshield. And so here is, you see a head here. Watch this. At first I thought this was a big head, but the size would not have fit the perspective. What it is the head is way up here. This is the body squatted down. We'll try it one more time. So the small amount of 140 to 200 pixels could be done with CGI. This type of Blotch Squatch, easily done. I have not done it before, but it'd probably take me half a day to do something like this. It's about, what did I figure, 6 seconds, 30 frames per second. So almost 200 frames of something up in the hill. Okay, here we go. I mean, if you look for this perspective right there, you can see why caught my attention. It's something up there. Okay, we're at 450%. Let's scoot down to 300, 350, I guess. All right, we'll kind of step through it. Blackout. Okay. Well, it's hard to see a black squatch in the shadow up there. We are driving through a shadow on the road, of course. I mean, this could be something that's just sitting there. Oh, I mean, there comes the hand. 2 feet. That's not a hand coming out there. No. See, what we're looking at is part of that. That's a rock right there, a little crevice. Okay. Well, that's obviously a foot right there. All right, let's do it again. Yeah, so that must be still part of that crevice in the rock. I mean, it does look like something there, but it looks like a shoulder and an arm. But this little white spot is part of the branch that's sticking out right there. I got to do a close-up again. To me, it looks like a head. I mean, you can see the lightness of the facial area. And, you know, you've got maybe 12 pixels on the right and 8 pixels on the left. Clearly, you can see, I mean, the closer you get, the more it obscures. Okay, we'll try to step through this again. Okay, here's, interesting, 'cause it looks like it sticks out an arm, and you get a little black shadow over here. Yeah, I can't tell what's going on, but take a look. Okay, let's move this side. That'd be smarter. They want to make their presence known, at least to me at this point, because they showing up quite a lot and they're coming back to visit for more. So I look forward to the spring getting back up there. Hey, thanks for your time.